Hi, I'm Barbie. If you haven't seen, I've been adding dolls to my wish list, specifically Barbies. And I'm doing 2002 here. Obviously, I think I didn't show a few of them, but you'll see the majority of them. I did make it to the end in 2001. I did not show you the last 4 slides, so apologies. But here we are. Adding them here. I've talked about it before, but for some of the more collector ones, I look up their prices. There was one, it's the portrait collection. Not all the dolls in the portrait collection were ones that I wanted, but the first one, the one that I just saw that was in 2002, looked absolutely beautiful. I was going to add her to my list because sometimes I ignore the prices of certain dolls in hopes that one day I'll be able to find them for a decent price because they look so good. And that one was one that I was gonna add, but she was a lot, and I said I can't do that to myself, so hopefully one day I find the portrait doll, that one, because she was really pretty. But anyways, we're adding some of these. My phone was really acting up, so the biggest clip that we'll have is later on. It'll be a long clip. Anyways, I'm just adding them here, and then the little boxes underneath are for the name that I will eventually add in, just so that I kind of know what line they're from or what they are. Anyways, here is some more dolls. These are going to be more of the playline ones. They all look very simple. I actually really like simple dolls. If I see any that I actually have / are my childhood ones, because I was born in the 2000s, so we're gonna start to see some of my childhood dolls. I'll let you know, but I really think I only saw 1 or 2, so yeah. Anyways, we'll eventually get to ones that I'm oh, I actually have that. Anyways, we're a little stoppy here, but that's okay. It was really messing with that. It does not want to load. I think I eventually fixed it. That's okay. Anything else? I don't know. There's something really relaxing about making this list. As a collector, I always say this. I want to be very knowledgeable on what I have. And one of the things that is really nice is lately I've been able to recognize different outfit pieces that I already have or that I've seen as I've gone thrifting by doing these videos, which is really cool. Same thing for other doll lines that I've already gone over adding to my list. Monster High, Ever After High, all of that. I've been able to recognize them just from making my list, which is why I've been making them. Anyways, we've got more of these. I always say it, but I'm gonna say it again. If you're you already put it all that on your list in that outfit, when I go through and organize them, I'll eventually take off doubles because sometimes I forget or I can't remember, and I'd like to be able to compare them if they're actually the same doll. I have that outfit. I thrifted it. It's not a childhood doll, but I do have that outfit. The art teacher, I believe, is what she is. Next, they're all really fun. Actually, I really like the 2000 faces. I'm pretty partial to them. They're what I grew up with, so obviously I'm gonna like them. But yeah, I keep looking at these and go, I really want them. I think I really want the 2000s. Compared to other dolls, I actually rarely see 2000s dolls in thrift stores, let alone brand new in box, and I was lucky enough to get a 2000s doll actually recently, which was crazy. I literally picked her up and was like, this is mine. Anyways, we've got some swim dolls. I actually really like swim dolls, even though they're super simple. I had quite a few from different lines. By quite a few, I mean 6 or 7 maybe. So I am pretty partial. I do want to have a whole cute little lineup of swim dolls. I also have a lot of pool floaties, ones that are meant to fit a can of pop or something, and I always buy them in hopes that one day I will get many swim dolls. I don't know, I just think that they're adorable, and so that's one of my lines that I would like to complete, even though I've really not accumulated that many from any swim line, but that is okay. These ones are cute. I like that one. And then I also like those ones. I feel I recognize them, but I also don't. The crazy thing about Barbie is that I feel it's such a popular brand, so I should be very knowledgeable on it and recognize stuff. But every time I do these videos, it amazes me how many dolls I've never seen in my life. I've never heard anybody talk about them. I've never seen them in a background of a person's video. I'm that's insane. And I've just noticed that half of these dolls that are on the 2000s one so far we're on 2002, by the way, but nonetheless, I'm like, I've never seen this, and I feel like I should, but that's okay. I actually really want a lot of like the random lines that like nobody's heard of. I just think they look absolutely adorable. That one's really fun, really, really cute. I like the simple fashions. I love that. Obviously, I love like ball gown dolls and like the ones that are like really well designed, but there's just something about like the casual looks that are absolutely adorable. Anyways, who is next? There's a blow dryer going. Ignore it. We've got some of this. The pink dress girly, if you can see that one. I can't remember if I feel like I end up adding one that looks just like her later on, so one of them will probably get deleted, but just keep that in mind. This line, never seen it, never heard of it. It's like the cut and style. Is it hair, or am I cut and styling their outfits? Like, is it like the one cut and style hairline? It was just like remade in the 2000s. I don't know, I didn't look into them, but I think they're really pretty. I was looking at their outfits and I was like, oh, they look very nice. And then I think there's 30 others. Teresa. Also, I noticed that in 2000 they're adding a bunch of characters. Like, obviously we've seen Kayla and Leah, but they are more significant. Like, I've seen quite a few of them. Usually, like in other lines, it's like one or two each year. But like, I feel like we've seen Kayla and Leah a couple times already, and that's really neat. Obviously, like, I miss Teresa and Christy, so like, don't get rid of them, but I'm just seeing that they're using characters that we don't see too often. Easter, love Easter dolls. She's adorable. A Coca-Cola one, I have no clue. Is it Coca-Cola? Oh no, it's not. I'm so sorry. There is a Coca-Cola one either coming up or later. This is the cherry line. I love the scented lines. I had a scented doll. We will eventually see her, and I really want to get that whole line. Actually, I want to get my childhood one because her like outfit is slightly ripping. She's absolutely gorgeous, but I'm missing some of her pieces. But anyways, I think the scented lines are really cute. If you can't tell, it's the cherry, orange, and strawberry is what I'm referencing. See, Kayla, and is that, I don't think that's Christy. Does it have a name? I cannot see any names. It might be Christy, but I'm pretty sure the one is Kayla, right? Am I making that up? Anyways, and then some more Barbie, and then we've got another fancy ball gown, I believe, and then a Ken. We've yet to make it to any of the dolls that I have other than the art teacher's outfit. I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I don't really care about having the actual doll. I will eventually probably take that art class, the art teacher outfit, and put it on a random Barbie that it looks good in. I'll get a doll that's from her era and then just put her in it. Some of the dolls I might be like, I need the face or I need the body style, because like some of them have different ones, but I don't feel like I necessarily need all of the outfits that I have to be on the exact doll. Would I like it? Maybe, yeah. But I already have a lot of the outfits, so unless like I come across a doll in the future in like box, or like this is the actual doll, maybe eventually I'll like donate the other outfits. I could see myself doing that. Anyways, who's next? Okay, this one, the one that you just see, the cat one. That one, I don't have the doll, but I used to have the outfit. I don't have it anymore. It's adorable. I used to have it. I regret giving it up. I also have another Halloween one, but I think that's from like an earlier year. Anyways, she's adorable. I remember not being able to fit certain clothing on her, and it's nice to see why, that it was like a different body type. I remember the ones with like the 1966 body mold, like it never fit. Like, I could not squeeze her into that, and I'm glad to see that it was a 2000s one, and that is why. And then the iconic Midge doll. Anyone else? Next, yeah, the little grandparents family. I love, one of the things that you probably either know or I talk about a lot, I love when Barbie did like merch partnerships. So I'm obsessed with like the Coke dolls, the Looney Tunes. They did the SpongeBob. We'll see that. I think that those are so fun, and those are also another line that I would love to actually be able to complete. and get all of the different partnerships that they did, even with like the random ones, the random lines that you're like, what are they doing? I just think they're so fun and cool, and I just love that they partnered, and I kind of wish that they still were active in doing that. I know they do a little bit, like they did Barbie, well, Skipper partnering with Target. That was cute, but I just wish that they did it more and did it like with crazy things, because I think that's really neat. Next we have more mermaids. We've got, oh, she's cute. That's Mother Goose, right? I don't know. The Mystery Squad dolls are really cool. They remind me of another doll line that exists. I cannot think of what I'm referencing. I don't think it's Barbie, but maybe it is. But I think that the Mystery Squad dolls are really cute and cool, and they also introduce characters that, did they ever reuse them, like Drew? Never heard of that. That's Barbie. That's Drew. Is that correct? Is it Drew? Am I making that up? Probably. And then we have, I don't know the rest of their names. I think one of them's like Shawnee. No, I don't think I'm saying that right. I don't know. Anyways, next. Are we getting, I swear that there's another doll in here that I actually owned, but I cannot remember, so I apologize. Who is it? I don't know. This is a shopping one. I love playset ones. I feel like this database does not like really put playsets in there, which is fine because it's Barbies, but like, am I wrong? Are there playsets in here? Some of them are playset Barbies, but like, aren't there more playsets out there that exist? I don't know. Am I lying about that? Probably. Anyways, those doll lines are cute. Never seen them before. Literally never heard anybody talk about them. I don't know. I love to go through like databases and look at all the dolls that exist. This is really cute. It's just a cute little fairy tale line. Never heard that it existed either. But that's someone. That one's Cinderella, I believe. Oh wait. It's one of them Sleeping Beauty. One of them Cinderella. One of them's Princess and the Pea. Could it be Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, and then maybe, and then Princess and the Pea, right? And then this is just Barbie as a princess. I love when they do that. Barbie as a princess. Here she is, basic outfit. She's still cute. Do not get me wrong. I wasn't being mean to her, okay? I think I checked. I have 8 minutes left of this, so if you're upset, apologies. There's actually, I felt like not as many dolls. Do not jinx that, but I felt like there wasn't as many dolls as there usually are in this line, or in this year, sorry. These dolls are cute. They wear very similar outfits, just in different colors. Love that. I actually am not opposed to that. I feel like when Bratz did it, I was really mad, but I don't feel that here. I just think because like they started off so strong and they all look so different, but I guess you could say the same thing for Barbie, but Barbie got old, okay? She's been going for like so many years at this point, whatever year this is. She ran out of ideas, so at least they can come up with one, just in different colors. Anyways, next, some more cute basic ones. These ones are fun. These ones look like the dresses, I'm so sorry, that you get off of Amazon. They're like really cheap. I hate to say that. Again, like I've talked about it before, there are certain dolls in this that I probably would not go out of my way to get, but just like the Monster High ones, the basic ones, the ones that come in like the swim, like I have a few of those who are like molded on, like no, there's no fabric, no fashion, no nothing. I am not opposed to owning them. I was lucky enough to be able to literally find them for like a couple cents, $1. Like you get them at Goodwill bins. I'm not opposed to having them in my collection. I just would not go out of my way to get them or pay that much for some of the dolls. So just keep that in mind as like I add them here and you're like, you like that? And I'm like, yeah, I think that the design's cute, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get that specific outfit. If I see it like at a flea market or something and I'm like, oh, that's a really cute doll, I'll probably pick it up if it's a decent price, but I'm not going to pay $20 for that kind of doll in box when her outfit kind of looks papery fabric. Anyways, this line's really cute. Actually have one of the outfits in it, crazy enough. I don't know if I actually own the doll, but I have a doll in the outfit. Not that one. that one. Is it Teresa or is it just a brunette? Not Steven, so sorry. That one right here that we're touching now. Yeah, I don't think that I have that doll. But I do have the outfit, so I will probably find a doll that looks like Teresa and put her in it. I also am a big fan of the army dolls. Is this an army doll, or is this something else referencing? Because she looks like she's a cute little army doll. I'm sure it's not army. I'm sure it's like a different branch or a different something. It's like, no, I'm not going to guess what it is. But I think they're fun, okay? Military, would military be more correct? So sorry. And then we got those Scooby-Doo. Do they all come with Scooby? Because like if you get all 4 of them, you've got 4 Scoobies. Did they ever make a Barbie as Scooby, like dressed up? Like that would be really cute. I don't know if they ever do that. More of them. I feel like Shaggy looks kind of crazy. I hate to say it. There's just something different, and I don't know. Velma is of Skipper, which I think is fun. Yeah, no, I don't have anything else. I really would like a Scooby doll. Also, I believe they've already done a Daphne, but I couldn't remember if it looked exactly the same. So I'm going to keep it here, and then eventually when I organize them into what I want, I will look at them and see if they look too similar, or if there's enough different about them to be able to put both of them on my wish list. Adorable. Who's next? It's loading. This one's cute. That one's also cute. What is that? Disney? I think so. So that's Puppy Playset Swirl and Pup. Is that what this says? Nope, Style and Pup. So sorry, there was something blocking it. Disney and then Wedding, I believe. I'm getting so good. I literally just put them on my list like 4 minutes ago. I'm kidding. It's been more than that, but Disney's cute. I always love the Disney dolls. There's so many out there. We've got a Valentine's one. I love holiday ones. I think they're very cute. Another line that would be really nice to complete. I think I have one Valentine's. Nope, I have 2 Valentine's dolls. Shakira, of course, don't look up how much she is because I did not. I usually put celebrity dolls on if I want them, and in hopes that I get them, because you know, I just feel like celebrity dolls are already going to be more expensive because like people recognize the celebrities. So fingers crossed that I can get them, because I have found a few celebrity dolls out in the world. Okay, we are coming down to like the last few, I literally swear, and I thought that I had another doll on this list, but I guess not. I guess I don't own any dolls. I literally swear that there was one from this year, so maybe I wasn't paying attention to it. So apologies, but I literally am like, I think we're at like the last slide or last 2 slides. No, I think this is the last slide, so my bad. Anyways, we're just gonna end it here, and you're gonna continue watching with no voice, I guess. I'm Actiped. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I know it's just kind of a long video of me babbling, but I wanted to just show you the process of me adding dolls to my wish list and kind of what I do, and then kind of talk through it. So I hope you had fun. Anyways, I'm Actiped. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.